This No Man anthology is an absolute must for Steven Wilson fans. But is it any good? Let's take a look, shall we? Welcome classic rock fans to a short unboxing video by Classic Album Review. If you're new to this channel, please do click like, subscribe and check that notification bell if you're interested in unboxing of stuff prior to its official release. And today it's No Man and Housekeeping, the Oli Years from 1990 to 1994. This label, of course, boasted Bjork and I believe the Shaman as well, if I'm not mistaken. As I said, this collates the material the band produced for the Oli label, one little independent label between 1994, something like that. 2 albums, I believe. 2 albums which I think Melody Maker described this band as the most important band since the Smiths. This will be released on the 26th of January. It comes out this month. I will put a purchasing link just below this video. And the band were formed by Tim Bowness and Steven Wilson. But they also occasionally featured Ben Coleman, I think, on violin, as well as some guest appearances by the likes of Robert Fripp, which makes it worth a listen just for that. Also, people who contributed to this band's music were Mick Karn and Steve Jansen from Japan. Robert Fripp I've already mentioned. Ian Carly-Zajero from Dead Can Dance. And soon to be Porcupine Tree members Richard Barbieri and Chris Maitland and Colin Edwin. So all the gang are there. Between the droning and feverish grooves of Manchester and the headlong drive towards that very retrospective Britpop, we got this band. Anyway, enough of this flim-flam, let's take a closer look at it, shall we? So it's presented in a nice, good quality, hard book sleeve. There's a spine, not sure the camera will focus on it, but I'll show you anyway. Lovely artwork there. But after listening to this set the other night, and it's all been remastered by the way, so it sounds wonderful. But for me the most interesting inclusion is the radio sessions on disc 5, absolutely fabulous stuff. The radio sessions from 92 to 94, and these included the Nicky Campbell sessions where the band performed Break Heaven, Heart, Cheat, Pop and Housekeeping. Then we got Hit the North sessions where the band performed Ocean Song, Days in the Trees, Taking It Like a Man. Then we get the GLR sessions, which are fabulous, and they performed Love Cry, Days in the Trees. Then we get the Way Out sessions where the band performed Teardrop Fall, followed by some acoustic sessions which includes Watching Over Me, Shell of a Fighter and You Grow More Beautiful. They're acoustic sessions. So there's your set. It opens up like that and it reveals the discs inside. They should be in sort of polyline sleeves or have some felt inside there to protect them as you take the discs in and out. That's the next disc. And the anyway, so let's take a look through this wonderful booklet, shall we? I'm hoping there's loads of information and pictures of single sleeves and posters and things like all that sort of ephemera that comes with any band. Stuff like that. That's what I like. Smells great as well. It's got that nice new papery smell. Lots of information there. Great stuff. I'd love to know what you think of this band and whether you are sufficiently impressed with this set to consider buying it. Brilliant pictures there. Love that. I did, as I said, I listened to it last night. They have been remastered. They sound really, really good. But as I've heard these albums quite a few times before, for me the real interesting stuff were the radio sessions and the harvesting together of new mixes and singles and stuff like that. Fun Boy 3. It's this sort of stuff that I really like to see in these sets. I like, you know, ticket stubs and all the paraphernalia that that is often brought together. These bands tend to leave in their wake, really. Great stuff. And I also like lots of textual information as well. I like to learn something, especially if they include essays and all sorts of things like that. Love these pictures. Great stuff. Look at that, isn't that wonderful? I think if you're a fan of this band or Stephen Wilson, I think this is going to be a real treat for you. Love that picture. Again, brilliant picture. I must reach out to Tim Bowness. I wonder if he'd be interested in an interview to discuss this set. There we go. Just giving you a rundown what's on the discs, I think. That's fabulous. Lots of clippings and things like that, which is, as I've said, it's sort of stuff I enjoy looking at. And finally, where the last two discs are housed. They're just slotted in. Not much thought given to protecting the disc, as I've already said. That's disc 4. And disc 5, I think. Is that disc 5? I can't read it without my glasses. Disc 5. That's No Man Housekeeping, the Oli Years from 1990 to 1994. Other than that, I wish you a happy new year, and I will leave you with my closing salvo, which is, hope you're well, staying safe, and of course that you keep listening.